Hello, YouTube. How you doing? How you doing? This is Keith Kevin Ken. Hope you're doing well. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. It is Wednesday, hump day. I'm hoping that this hump day turns my whole week around. Real positive this morning. Can't get any worse than it's been. June 14th, 2017. Man, I can't believe we're almost halfway through it. It is scorching hot on the east coast of the United States. Woo, it's summer already, man. It is unfreaking believable. Anyway, time to talk about the pocket dump deconstruction. Today, I'm counting on my Concord Impresario to get me through the day. Just a wonderful wonderful watch. I love the see-through back, the heft of it. I love this watch. Really a dress-up watch, but can also stand in after work when you're at a bar or something. The cigar today. Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness. Ah, wow. The cigar today is the Partagas Series P number 2 Cuban cigar. I'm really loving the number 2 Partagas from obviously Cuban cigar. Just a wonderful cigar. Why do I keep wanting to say a wonderful knife? Perfect cigar. My Schoen design pen, this is the full tie version. Schoen design is working on a pen that has a pocket clip. Can't wait till those come out. Just some blended scotch today. Man, I I have to slow it down because when work was tough the first 2 days, boy, I ended up in my favorite Irish pub drinking. The coin today, you guys know I always carry a lucky coin in my pocket. The coin today is the Australian kangaroo coin from 2014. Just a bunch of kangaroos. It's one of those thick coins. It's still 1 ounces, but it's thick. I like these coins. Thicker than usual, but still 1 ounce in your pocket. That says a good luck for me. Always carry a silver coin because my grandfather always had a pocket full of silver dollars. That's just a memory I've always had of him. Good times. Someone asked why Keith Kevin Ken. Those of you who've been following for a long time know the answer, but for those who haven't, I have 2 brothers. It's the 3 of us. We're all about 2 years apart. My older brother Keith, my younger brother Ken. I'm Kevin, and in the neighborhood, one of my brother's friends, they all got us mixed up. Keith Kevin Ken, Keith Kevin Ken. And when my mother got angry, she would always go, get real angry and go, Keith Kevin Ken, Keith Kevin Ken, because of the K-E, K-E, K-E. And so I decided to name it Keith Kevin Ken. But I'm the one that I do it, Kevin. My brother Ken is heavy into guns. My father and grandfather was heavy into guns. I'm not. I'm more into knives. Someone also asked me, I know, you guys give me great comments. I read them the day that you send them in. Sometimes when I'm getting frustrated at work, open up my phones and read all the comments. So I read all of your comments. I don't respond. I'm horrible at it. Between work and work, I just don't have a lot of time, so I apologize for that. But I do read all of your comments. Someone asked me, which knife do I carry to use? They always see me with 3 knives, which carry to use. I'll be honest with you, I'm an urban guy. I work in an office. And so I use knives to open up boxes and stuff. But honestly, and I think a lot of people are like this, I don't get jumped. So I don't stab people with my with my tactical knives. I use them like everybody else. That's why I say I'm a collector. I have a bunch of knives, but my work doesn't depend on me using knives. So I can use any three. Usually the big one is to show off to my buddies. But yeah, so to be honest with you, the knife that gets used the most is my keychain knife. And today the keychain knife is the Spyderco Roadie. I love these little knives. There are 5 of them, all in different colors. Blue, gray, black, orange, and red. They're slip joint knives. At one point, the FAA, after a couple of years after 9/11, decided that maybe they'd let knives back on planes. So they put together the requirements to do that. Spyderco and others built prototype knives to meet those standards. And then the FAA said, nah, too many crazies. We still don't want knives on the plane. But Spyderco kept their design. It became the Roadie. And it's really nice because it's a slip joint, non-locking knife. That opens up it internationally because a lot of international places don't allow locking knives. It's under 3 inches. The blade is 2.1 inches. It has a forward choil because all of Spyderco's slip joints have a forward choil. And that's so that your finger can be here and you can catch it right there. See that? If they don't have a forward choil, I just did a video a couple of days ago on the Spyderco pits, the PITS. Pie in the sky, that's what it stands for. Go check out that video. By the way, there's playlists of all of these knives. There's also playlists for the knife of the day, which is a daily series. That's where I did the pits slip joint. In that case, they didn't have a forward choil, but they did have a guard. They guard your fingers, so if the knife moved, the guard would then be caught by this index finger. It is like most popular slip joints. It has a half stop at 90 degrees. Just a real nice knife. FRN scales, fiberglass reinforced nylon. It used N690 steel, and it's only 1 ounce. It weighs really less than that coin, even though that's a 1 ounce coin. It's in a little case. Very nice keychain knife, or a knife to just drop in your pocket. It's rare that I carry 2 slip joints in one day, but let me just tell you, I have fallen in love with the Spyderco UKPK. Now, I have a Spyderco UKPK knife. When they first came out, I had one. It's a slip joint knife. It is UKPK is the Spyderco UK pin knife. Again, it meets the prereqs that you need to sell in the UK. It's almost like the Roadie, except, of course, a full knife. First, it's under the 3 inches. It's 2.95 inches. That helps it even here in the US. It is a non-locking knife. It is a slip joint knife. You see that? And like I said with the Roadie, and it's a strong one. Like I said with the Roadie, it has a half stop. The half stop, you push through it, but it says move your freaking fingers. I'm about ready to cut them off. The reason I like this one is this is the newer one that is part of the Deep Blue or Blurple series of S110V steel knives from Spyderco. Yeah, it's Crucible's S110V, CPM S110V. The great thing about that, Spyderco has done S110V steel before, but they've all been limited edition sprint runs. They now have the paramilitary to the military, now the UKPK, the native, the what else do they have? I say the Mannix too. The knives that are made in the USA in Denver, Colorado, they're using several of them. They're using, and I think they have more coming out. I'm recording this in 2017. More coming out this year. Just super steel, and with this, just a wonderful package. It just fits so nice in the hand. Only 1.7 ounces. Super steel, under 3 inches. The clip is right or left, tip up only. But what a wonderful knife. Has a jimping, a 50-50 choil. Man, it's so freaking light as well. Don't be scared of slip joints. When you're cutting, you're going against what you're cutting. You know, you get a problem when it gets knocked this way forward, but with these knives, you do have that finger as a guard. Just a nice light knife. And so I wasn't gonna go. Actually, this was the first knife that I picked up, and then I picked up another. I said I wasn't gonna do this knife, and I picked up another one and decided to go with this and a little blue theme today. I've been feeling blue all week, so I figured I'd crack that by going blue. This is a Spyderco knife that you don't see a lot. It was released last year, and I really adore it. It's simple, but man, is it not simple. All titanium, wonderful titanium knife. It's called the Mike Draper. Mike Draper helped design it. He and his wife own a jewelry and a knife shop, and this is kind of why you get this just beautiful shape and beautiful knife. VG10 steel, it's a big one, 3.7 inches on the full flat ground blade. 3.4 inches of that is the edge. 8.9 inches total. So it is a big knife. 4.7 ounces, but it's thin. Backspace, titanium, everything's titanium. And it's the textures that they have. It's not only anodized into a spider web, get it? Spyderco spider web. But you can see the texturing on the titanium is just wonderful. You can feel the web, but then you've got this kind of texturing here. It is a they have a special clip for it. I'm not thrilled about the clip, but it disappears. You don't even feel like there is a clip there, and it works. It's functional. It's a classy big knife. It really is. Has the liner lock, easy to get to. Real easy to get to. Just a nice knife altogether. I like this blue carry. 2 slip joints and a nice fancy blue knife for the big carry. The knife that got away, I hadn't carried a Hinderer in a while, so I pulled out this Hinderer. This is an XM-18 3.5-inch blade, S35VN steel. It's what you expect from a Hinderer. I do love the simple Hinderer pivot with just a screw. I do. And the Hinderer, oh, it's smooth. It just falls. The one thing about a Hinderer too, someone asked me, do I like pimped out knives or do I own one? This is as close to a pimped out knife I have, and I bought it this way from someone in just great condition. The thing about Hinderers is they have all of the special things that you can buy directly from them. I've seen all kinds of different clips. Of course, the clip is right hand up or down clip. That's the Hinderer clip. You can mix and match the clips. The standoffs, mine are brass. I'm sorry, copper. Mine are copper. And that's something that someone bought aftermarket from Hinderer and put them in there. It's just a wonderful knife. You see these plates for the clip? You can get the plates that have things on them to embellish. To answer the question, I'm not a big pimped out knife guy, but I love seeing them. I love seeing the creativity. I don't buy them and I don't pimp out because I'm too lazy and not that talented, but I like seeing them. A lot of my knives, I expect them to go to my 3 kids and my 5 grandkids. They can pimp till their lives are happy. Okay, but for me, I want to give them what I bought. And this is just a real nice knife. This is the Hinderer XM-18 with G10, nice grippy G10 on the front. Of course, tie all throughout, and the copper standoffs. But I'm not carrying that. I'm going with the thinner Mike Draper and the blue guys. That's it. That's the carry for today. Hope you guys have a perfect day. Hey, take a few moments for yourself. Man, I was going crazy off the wall. I even think my pocket dump deconstruction yesterday, I was all just frazzled because I got a emergency call from work and stuff, and I was determined to at least put up a video. I think I put it up twice or something. I did weird stuff. But you know what? At the end of the day, get that out of my mind, turned off social media, and spent a little bit of time. So you guys do the same. Enjoy yourselves. Be a better you for everybody else. I know that sounds West Coast, but I'm on the East Coast. I'm just telling you what I got to a lot later in life. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Oh, it'll make you happy. Goodbye.